Hello learners, I hope you all would be in the best of your health and spirits. So in today's video, we are going to understand what topics have been reduced by CBSE from our academic curriculum. Yes dear learners, you heard it right. CBSE has deducted few portions from our syllabus for the academic year. So let's have a look. In front of you, what you can see is the circular under which we got this information that CBSE has actually reduced the syllabus. Now, why is it done? We all know that because of the pandemic COVID-19, regular classes cannot be held. Classes are conducted through the online apps. Because of that, students as well as the teachers as well as the management, all of them are facing some problems. The frequency, the better things in which the classes used to be held earlier, that way it's not being done actually. So they have taken this decision of reducing the syllabus. So let's come down and have a look. Like you can see over here, it has a date 7th July. That means it is released on 7th July 2020. After that, if we come down, we get to see that the reasons why it was done. We all know it is because of the spread of COVID-19, and so they have decided this. This is also, the syllabus has been rationalized, nothing to understand much here. What we need to take into consideration is this paragraph. This paragraph is important. This paragraph says that the topics which have been reduced, okay, in case it is connected with the topics that are still present in our syllabus, then we need to understand those topics. Okay, understanding part is important. Though questions will not be asked either in the internal assessment nor in the year board examination. Now, here is the link from which I downloaded the deleted portion PDF. Okay, I will put this link in the description box so that in case you also want to download on your own, or rather I will only upload the PDF in my description box. You can directly go there and download it. Okay, now let's come to the PDF where we get to understand or we get to know the topics that are actually deleted. So this is basically the deleted portions PDF that we are going to look into. Let's have an overview of what chapters are selected for the deleted portions. As we can see, chapter 3, some portions are deleted. Chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, chapter 7 and chapter 8. Okay, that means in part A, I would say portions have been deleted from unit 3 till unit 8. Chapter 1 and chapter 2 are totally untouched. Okay, all the portions from chapter 1 and chapter 2 are still intact. Moving down, let's check what is about part B. Okay, part B, changes have been made from chapter 11 and chapter 12. Okay, that means chapter 9 and chapter 10 is still intact. No portions over there have been deleted. Now let's have a look onto the individual portions of the chapters. If we look into chapter 3, then the whole concept about demonetization is removed. Okay, and after that, the impact of government policy changes on business with special reference to liberalization, privatization and globalization. This portion is also removed. Remember, this was the last portion of the chapter where we learned that in order to deal with liberalization, privatization and globalization, how are the businesses coming with the policy changes, what impact it has had on them. So that all are deleted. Moving on to chapter 4, that is planning. So the types of plan, remember the types of plan that we studied about: single use plan, standing plans, about the 8 different types of plan, these are also removed from the syllabus. Chapter 5, organizing. The whole concept about formal and informal organization has been removed. In chapter 6, staffing as a part of HRM concept, that has been removed. Okay, so this portion is a very small portion where we get to understand that how is staffing different from HRM. Okay, that portion has been removed. In chapter 7, that is directing, we will not study about the barriers to effective communication. This portion is removed, and also how could have we overcome those barriers, that are also removed. In chapter 8, that is controlling, we are not going to study about the relationship between planning and controlling. Yet, I think it is a little important thing where we need to understand that how is planning related to controlling. We can have a brief look out onto this chapter, not going into the details, but I think as this topic is a little important, it will add on to our concepts. So, we can study this portion. Let's see. Okay, now moving on to part B, changes are only made in chapter 11 and chapter 12. So in chapter 11, the components and channels of distribution are removed. And if we come to chapter 12, that is consumer protection, the importance of consumer protection is removed. And how can we spread consumer awareness? What is the role of consumer organization? What is the role of the NGOs? These portions have been removed. So I hope things would be clear to you. If I sum up in a gist, it says that changes have been made excluding chapter number 1, chapter number 2, chapter number 9 and chapter number 10. In rest all the chapters changes have been made, and what changes, this we have already understood. If you would have got some information from this video, then you can press the like button. In case you like the channel, you can definitely subscribe for it, and you can definitely share the video with your friend, because this topic is a very new topic, and everyone should get an awareness about it. So that is all for today. We'll meet you in the next video. Thank you.